Hollis, Wright and Clay, PC. Many of us are prepping to hit the road for the Memorial Day holiday. There are graduations going on, vacations starting up. This morning, we're hearing from attorney Michael Eldridge with some tips you might want to consider before you hit the interstate. Welcome back, Michael.
It's always good to be here, Catherine. I don't like leading off in front of Miss Alabama.
Oh, right. At least you're not going after Miss Alabama, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's a tough act to follow,
Exactly,
but
yes.
It's always good to be here with you to talk through some things.
Absolutely, because it's important to know when we're talking about vacation planning, we're talking about these great events going on. It's a kind of a bummer to think about, okay, something might happen along the way, but it's good to have a plan in place. It's good to know what to do. So say you're traveling down I-65 like a million other Alabamians. So what do you do if you do get into a wreck?
Well, and it's not just Alabamians, right? So Alabama's kind of the gateway to where everyone is going, which is Orange Beach, which is Destin. And so you talk about Memorial Day, it's not just that. School just got out. You got graduation season, so you got more people traveling, doing things. And when you have more people on the road, that's good because we're out and about and doing things. It's good for the economy. But what ultimately ends up happening is more people are out there, so there's more room for mistakes, and so there's more room for danger. And that's why we see that there's more police presence during those times, right? Because it's not to make sure they can pull people over, it's because they know that there are going to be more accidents with more people on the road. And so what we like to do is, leading into those things, because July 4th will be here before we know it, is to talk to people here locally about if something happens, what you need to do. Because if you don't have a plan and you go through something traumatic, it's going to be hard to respond and know what to do if you don't already know.
Absolutely, yeah. It's good to think about it even just a little bit beforehand because, as you said, if something happens, you're a little bit in shock. You're not sure you're going to make the best decision. So say you do get into a wreck, what's the first thing that we need to do?
Take care of yourself and take care of the people around you. Make sure that everyone is okay, and if somebody needs medical attention, to get them the medical attention. The easiest thing to say is call 911. Number one, that accident needs to be documented for insurance purposes, for your purposes, for liability purposes, which we can talk about, but get the police there. And then if you're able to, because you can never create that scene again. They're gonna clean that scene up so that the roads are travel again. Well, during those moments, we have a device, almost all of us, where we can take pictures, we can take videos. So take pictures of the vehicles, take pictures of the road. You have no idea what you may capture in those moments. And then you have witnesses, or potentially you have witnesses that are not just the responding police officers. Get those people's information, because if the police officers don't do it, right, because they're doing other things like taking care of people that are hurt, making sure that other traffic is safe, get those people's information just in case, because down the road, you may need that information, or an attorney may need that information to establish things like what people were doing, liability, if there was any wantonness or reckless conduct on someone else's part.
Certainly. Now, what happens if the at-fault driver doesn't have insurance? Where does it go from there?
That's such a good question. The fact of the matter is we all know, and we've all been told, that you have to have liability insurance in order to have a motor vehicle. And the problem is that Alabama ranks amongst the highest of states with uninsured drivers out on our roadway. And so you're not protected. If they hit you and they injure you, and they have no liability insurance, there's only one way to be protected, and that's through your own insurance. And I will tell anyone who listens, look at your insurance declarations to see if you have what's called uninsured or underinsured motorists, because that's going to be what protects you, and we can talk about why it protects you and why you need it.
Absolutely, and making sure that it's there to protect you because that other person doesn't have the insurance to protect you. So that's something you can add on.
That's right. So the way uninsured or underinsured motorists works is you get into an accident, they don't have liability insurance or they don't have enough, then your insurance will kick in and give them up to whatever your limits are to add insurance coverage to make you whole for any damages that you suffer. And so that's why you need to have it, because if it's not there, a life insurance policy is not going to help you, a homeowner's insurance policy is not going to help you, a health insurance policy is not going to help you. It's the only insurance available in that circumstance.
Good to know. Some good things to keep in mind before people head out on the roads. We know it's going to be busy and certainly hoping everyone has safe travels, but you got to prepare just in case. We have the information on the screen and people want to learn more about what you all do at Hollis, Wright and Clay. Michael.